Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Ijoma Mado. I am a content creator based in Zurich, Switzerland, and I welcome you to my channel. And to my old and returning subscribers, I thank you all so much. I can't thank you all enough, especially for the love you all show to me all through the Vlogmas season. And I am here to give my review about Vlogmas. Is it worth the stress? What's up? What was the problems encountered? What was the difficulties encountered? What were the gains? What are the lessons you learned? And what not have you? So first of all, if you don't know, Vlogmas simply means creating contents as regards to here on YouTube, creating YouTube contents and uploading them, creating film, editing and uploading YouTube videos starting from the first day of December up until the 31st day of December. So some people do theirs from 1st to 25th. Some people are not able to catch up. Some people start and then follow off along the line, and many others. But by God's grace, I was able to accomplish mine. I started on the 1st and I finished till the 31st. Whoa, yeah, it's something to be proud of, really, because it isn't easy. If you're a content creator and you know the stress that comes with creating content, you definitely know that it wasn't an easy feat to achieve. So I am really proud of myself that I was able to accomplish that. And how was I able to accomplish that, by the way? So first of all, like, as the Vlogmas season was approaching, or as December was approaching, I thought about it and I told myself, oh, at first I wanted to do this in 2020 when I first started my YouTube channel, but I wasn't able to accomplish that. So last year I then made up my decision. I then took up the decision again. I told myself, oh, since I wasn't able to accomplish this the previous year, now is another opportunity to get this done. Like, yeah, so what I did was, I know it wouldn't be an easy task. So I brought a book. Like, I have a book already where I write down some of the contents I intend to film. So I brought out my book, or diary as you may call it, and wrote down some video contents that I could do, that I hope to do. So as time progressed, some of those contents I didn't film them, because as time progressed I kept on getting video ideas. You know, when you start up something, when you take up on a project, you see yourself, maybe you just say you do 5, or maybe you have 5 ideas, but then as time progresses you keep seeing ideas from things happening, and even story times or anything at all. So I wrote them down, and then I started filming some of my contents as far back as November, first week of, I think second week of November. I film, I edit, I upload them to my YouTube, and then I'll leave them on private, then hoping to publish them when as at when due. So in case you don't know, you can easily film video contents, edit them and upload them to your YouTube channel, and then you delete them from your device, from your phone or your camera, to free up space. So it's possible. So that was exactly what I did. I wrote them down, I filled some contents, and then I left them. And as time progressed, I had it in mind that I would do this. So I was just filming continuously until the last day. So anyway, I didn't film every day. Some days I film up to 2 videos at a time. Some days I film 1. Some days I film 3. Some days I was able to film 3. But I don't think I filmed up to 4 on a day. So that was how I achieved that. So of course, definitely in any action one takes in life, there are definitely some points or some lessons to take home. So what were the lessons that I learned? Within this Vlogmas season, I just took it as a season to experiment with my channel, like trying to film. I filmed different contents ranging from skincare, ranging from makeup tutorials, skincare, story time, motherhood, and every other thing. So I was able to experiment with my channel, trying to know how the video does, how the video perform, the monetary value that comes with each particular type of content, and trying to know what my audience would like, the videos that we are doing well. Even though for me the videos didn't do well, At most I got, okay, just one video I got up to 200 views, but to be honest, that 200 views, the minutes I got from some videos that were not up to 50 views are more. Like the watch hours, the average duration of the video that I did that got up to 200 views wasn't even up to a minute, and it got to 100 views because I used a clickbaiting title. Like I used a catchy title, but which is like a clickbait. So that was the reason why it got up to that number of views. But then the funny thing is that I think my least watched video should be like 29 views, but then that's one, the monetary value of that particular video was way higher than the one of 100 and something views. Can you imagine? Like I had a video of 100 views, and the money I got from a video of 28 views or 29 views was higher than that of 100 views. So that is to say, it doesn't really, the number of views you get doesn't really matter as to how much you make from a particular video. Sometimes you get higher for a video of few views, and sometimes you get more. It all depends on the type of content and also the people watching your channel, from where they are watching you from. If they are watching from developed countries, definitely your revenue will be higher than what it will be if people from developing countries or third world countries watch you. Another thing that I learned is that sometimes impromptu videos are the best. Like not really the best, but in terms of they perform better than the video you plan. You can imagine sitting down and you're planning to do a video, you sit, or maybe you have this particular video content in mind, and you like, it takes you 2 weeks to execute that particular content. It takes you 2 weeks to think about it, to think thoroughly about it. Then you sit down to film, to edit, and of course upload, and then at the end of the day the video won't even give you up to 50 views. Can you imagine that? Then you see yourself one day you just make a video out of nowhere, out of the blues, like because you can't keep up, or because that particular day the video content you intend to upload wasn't you weren't able to film it, and then at the end of the day you see that particular video doing higher. Like, okay, I think that should be on the 24th. I had the intention of filming a Christmas makeup look, but then because I was so busy, I didn't have time I didn't have time to execute that. So because I was busy, then I thought, oh, what do I do now? I also have video contents in my channel that they were still on private, but because I've already scheduled them as I want them to come. So that day I was just thinking to myself, like around 4 p.m. I was still thinking, oh, I will still have to go and do this makeup, I need to do this, and I was hoping to film, edit, and upload on that particular day. The days I could have done that, something else came up, so I couldn't do them, but then I ended up getting videos on those days as well. So I just thought to myself, what do I do now? What do I do? So I ran to my kitchen, I cooked fried rice that day. I was like, okay, maybe I can just do a short video. Let it be that I uploaded something, at least let it be that something came up to my channel today. Definitely I've been filming from the first day of December, so I wouldn't fall hands on the 24th. At least even if it's not falling hands of any other person, I wouldn't fall my own hands. So I ran to my kitchen, I did a short video on fried rice and then the chim that I fried. I just wrote in the spirit of Nigeria Christmas. That video, that short, even though nothing comes from short anyway, but at least the fact that it got more views, like it got up to 600 views. Can you imagine? Something I never planned. It just happened impromptu because I had no other choice. I just ran, and you see, that is to say, if you have any content in mind, provided it's in line with your niche, you can easily just go ahead to film it and upload it. That one might be the one to give you the viral video you've been hoping for. Like the other videos that I planned, I sat down and planned, nothing came up. But even at that, we still move. I'm still here. I wouldn't even say I was disappointed. Like, I was even surprised it didn't shake me, because to be honest, I know when I started my YouTube journey, if I should publish a video it doesn't get up to 50 or 100 views, I'll be so disappointed, and it was so frustrating that I was even considering, do I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I? Like every day you keep fighting those demons of forget about it, keep trying, forget about. So, but these days, even though the views weren't coming, I was still happy doing what I was doing. Like, I was amazed at my own progress. Well, that is progress. If you don't think it's progress, it's up to you. But for me, that's pure progress. Another lesson that I learned is my willpower is still intact. You know, back before, okay, let me say before kids, you can easily say, I will do this, I will do that, I will do that, but then, and then you still go ahead to do them. But then the kids come along and you say, oh, I will do this, I will do that, and 1 2 1 2, you'd be like, oh, you know what, I wouldn't do this anymore. Or maybe you've already started, but something came up in the middle of it, you just stop. But for me, uploading videos every day from the first to, like, for 31 days straight, non-stop, it is a big achievement for me. Like, it still tells me that I am still able, I can still achieve whatever it is that I set my mind to, especially if it's something that I could do for myself, like something that relies on my own strength to do and the grace of God. Like, it still gave me that power that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It made me realize that if I set my heart to do something, it is achievable. Because if I was able to do that, even with all the chaos, with all the noise, like I did that along with taking care of the family, doing my house work that was expected of me. At least my kids never said they were hungry for any day. Like, doing all the works expected of me and still standing straight, like, it's something. So for me, it still made me realize that I am capable of doing whatever it is that I wish to do, of doing whatever it is that I set my heart to. So you are also capable. And then, of course, I also encountered difficulties along the line. For me, I would say that the difficulties I encountered was it was an infringement upon my social life. During these days, I used to be, I'm very, very active on social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. But during these days, I wasn't even, like, some days I can stay 2 days without knowing what the color of Instagram for that day. Like, I can stay for 2 days without knowing the color of Instagram. I can stay for 3 days without going to Facebook. Even before, I used to watch people's status on WhatsApp, but during these days, sometimes someone will be like, oh, you didn't see my time. I'll be like, I'm sorry, this YouTube is really consuming my time. So most days I wasn't really keeping up with social media, and it was time consuming, of course. So my mind was solely focused on YouTube. But for me, it's an achievement because I was setting my priorities right. You know what it means? You know what I mean? I was setting my priorities right. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I want. This is like going for my own goals, helping build my own dreams, working towards my own dream, not just going to consume other people's content. Especially, of course, I was still consuming other people's content, especially on YouTube, like keeping up support system and others. But then, like the Instagram, sometimes they don't do me any good. You're just there to watch people who have already gotten it, or people who try to make it look like their life is already well put or together, or they already have it all going for them. So what's the essence? You're still struggling and you're busy watching other people. So for me, I enjoy that moment that I could do without social media. Like, I could, yeah, I don't know if I hope I did justice to that topic. And then, was it worth the stress? And then, answer to the question you've been waiting for, was it worth the stress in terms of monetary values? For me, I'm still starting up. I got monetized last November or October, and I don't have much support at the moment. Like, I don't have much viewers. My channel is still growing. So for me, yeah, the money wasn't much, but it doesn't matter. That is what I would say. If it were to be someone who was already like big YouTubers, as we call them, someone who already gets up to 4,000 views on their videos, or maybe 10,000 views and above, or even 600 views and above on their videos, definitely it will pay off. So for me, being that I was still starting up, I just got monetized, the money doesn't really matter to me. Because if I should start thinking about that money, I wouldn't be here today. So for me, it doesn't really matter. I just take it that it's like an empire you're building. Rome wasn't built in a day. So, and now you might be asking me, will I do it again? If I am to answer you, I will say no. but I don't know what the future holds. If I'm to answer you presently, or if I'm to give you a direct answer now, I will say no. But I don't know what the future holds. Maybe in the future I might still have a change of mind and still wish to do it again, or I may not do it again. But for me, if you think you can do it, like if you're still growing your channel, is also a way to experiment on your channel, to know what your viewers like, to know the videos you can do, or the videos that will perform well on your channel, or the videos that wouldn't perform well. So if you ask me if it's worth the stress, for me, anybody that wants to do it. At least if nothing else, it still makes you realize that your real power is still intact. It still gives you that edge that you can still do anything that you set your mind to, and that anything is achievable, that nothing is so difficult. All you need to do is focus. And yes, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope I did justice to this video. I hope I answered your questions, even though you didn't ask me. Like, I know someone already asked me, and I thought I would be filming a video. So, and you might not ask me, but you might just be wondering if it's worth the stress, or if it's worth all the task that goes into planning, executing it. And for me, I hope this video helps you. And thank you so much for watching to this end. And if you're not yet subscribed, I'm still begging you to please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Until then, remain blessed, have a great time, and I'm still wishing you happy new year. It's still January, so I will still wish you a happy new year, many happy returns. May 2022 be a blessed and fulfilling year for you. And may the universe be kind to us, and may God grant us our good heart desires. Until then, remember.